$353,400. That's what it's going to cost the couple to sit at the head table with Hillary Clinton and George Clooney and his wife at a fundraiser in San Francisco, California on April 15th. Now, this is one of two fundraisers in California this weekend. The other one is in Los Angeles, and the ticket price for that event per person is $33,400. That's a lot of cash. That's a lot of money.
I mean, you know how Hillary does. She's doing her thing, man. Are you going to kind of come down on her for courting these billionaires, man? Come on.
All I'm saying is that it's a lot different than the way Bernie Sanders is raising money.
That's true.
That's true. $27 average contribution is just a lot different.
That's like real people money.
Yeah. So both events are going to be raising money for the Hillary Victory Fund. So what is the Hillary Victory Fund? It's a fund that's a joint fundraising committee composed of the Hillary Clinton campaign, the DNC, and the Democratic parties of 32 different states. Now, I was kind of puzzled by how they're going to be taking in this much money.
Now, first, let's deal with the basic rules of individual contributions. For example, if I wanted to donate to the Democratic National Committee, the maximum amount of money I can donate would be $33,400. If I wanted to donate directly to Hillary Clinton's campaign, the max amount is $2,700. And if I wanted to donate to the Democratic Party of a state, that would be $10,000. And that's over a period of a year. Now, what the DNC and the Hillary Clinton campaign did was they struck a deal with the state representatives of those 32 states. And those state representatives agreed to allow their state to become a conduit for the Hillary Clinton Victory Fund. So basically, they were able to skirt these contribution limits in very nefarious ways. I can actually go way over the individual contribution limit by donating $10,000 to 32 different states.
Yep. And that's the way they get around the laws and the limits that are set in place. But the way you said it, you can donate to these different states, right? Yeah, you could do that.
I guess in theory, that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. But let's see. This fundraiser that she's having in San Francisco, where to sit at the head table, it's over $350,000. They can write one check.
Yes, they can.
One check.
And they can write one check because the 32 states have colluded together to make themselves one big apparatus. So it's now okay to write one big check, even though it wasn't before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so all of this money is being used to, one, put Hillary Clinton in office, and two, to support other, Democrats that are in office.
That was a part of the deal. That was a part of the deal. That if these Democratic state representatives would, one, pledge as delegates for Hillary Clinton, and two, they would get, I would say, compensated monetarily for their re-election campaigns when that time came up.
So this is quid pro quo. This is I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. That's exactly what it is. And check this out. Now, we were talking before, and we read an article where Barack Obama had set up this same type of fund, but there's a little bit of a difference. He did this when? He
did this after he had already secured the nomination.
Right. So Hillary Clinton, this fund was started late last year. So think about the implication of that. The DNC is with the Hillary Clinton campaign on getting her elected. But the DNC is supposed to be impartial and just support the Democratic nominee, whoever that might be. take a quote from the DNC spokesman. This was in December. Eric Walker. This is what he said. "We do not want it to be a lonely victory for the Democratic nominee, who is eventually going to win the presidency." So he's saying right there that this whole Hillary Victory Fund, what it's meant to do is to support the Democratic nominee, whoever that might be. Whoever that might be, right? And to support other Democrats, right? But what is the name of the fund? What's the name of the fund? Hillary Victory Fund. So who is the DNC supporting then? Really? Is this any question? When people were talking about, is the DNC corrupting the process? Are they in the tank for Hillary Clinton? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
And you wonder why these super delegates are not changing their pledged votes, even when Bernie Sanders wins overwhelmingly in their states. Right. Like, do you think they really hate democracy that much? or is there something behind it?
Right.
Could it possibly be that they made a deal?
Mm-hmm. And look at the senators, right? There's 45 Democratic senators. We have one now out of Oregon that is supporting Bernie Sanders. We have 4 that are uncommitted. They have not endorsed anyone. But the other 40 are all for Hillary Clinton. That's come on. Like, when does that happen?
So what you're saying is all these representatives that are backing her, it's essentially inorganic. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes. Like we just said, quid pro quo. They will be supported in their re-election bids if they support Hillary Clinton. I mean, my gosh, Hillary Victory Fund. How much more blatant can you be?
Super PACs. Goldman Sachs.
Man, yo, you know what, man? I don't like your tone.
Tone down for what?
If money in politics is a problem, who is it a problem for? I wish somebody would ask.
No, you mad.
I'm mad.